Hey everybody, once again welcome to my channel. I want to thank everybody who subscribed to my channel. Finally hit that 1,000 subscriber point. Thank you for everybody. Alright, in today's video, what's the difference between a police Interceptor and just the Ford Taurus? And what's familiar with the what it shares in with the SHO or the SHO model? The brakes and the suspension on this are basically SHO, super high output. I don't have the turbo in this, so the 3.5 that's in this, the SHO would have a 3.5 liter, but it would be the turbo one, and this one doesn't, so it doesn't have that. So that's a couple of differences there with the Taurus SHO versus the Interceptor versus whichever model you want to talk. There's a couple other things that I want to point out. So right here in the back, one of the other big differences, you won't find this in any civilian version, I don't care if it's the SHO or not, is this rear bracing that you see there. This is a 75 mile, it's rated for 75 mile an hour rear impacts. Patrol cars sitting on the side of the road, as you guys know, that's why they've passed so many laws for the move over, slow down and move over laws. And this is one of the things that they've had to do to try and help save lives. And you know, that's something else right there that is in every single Interceptor, and you won't find that in your standard Taurus, your standard SHO model. There's obviously a couple of different warnings that you're going to have also. This is on the rear trunk lid. So you've got this right here, which is just a normal one. You've got this one right here, but then here's the big one. That'll focus on that. So you guys can see that. That's a nice long list of what is actually on this vehicle. Right? So, like the Odyssey battery, the battery fuses, you guys can read this. You're not going to find this on a standard Taurus, right? So the secure idle Interceptor, that's actually what that switch that I have, that one that I showed you where I can shut the car off but not, that's the secure idle Interceptor is what that is. Lower front grille, Interceptor Sedan partition, if ordered, which I don't have. 80 amp circuit breaker. I mean, wow. I do know that the previous owner took out most of a big chunk of harness, like a huge chunk of harness. And actually, I just noticed right here, these wires. So the wigwags, there's the wires right there for the wigwag lights that are in the tail lights. The rest of these are all hooked up through here, all there, and I'll probably find a cut wire over here. And yeah, there it is right there. I just found it, so that's all taped up. So I do know that the wigwags are still in there. So that's another big difference. Another difference is obviously no center console. Now there might be some detective cars out there, maybe, that actually have a center console. That's possible. I'm not going to turn around and point at the back seats because that's something that's special order. Another thing though that's special is that this light right here, which is white or red, so it's the ticket light, that's unique to this car. These two outlets, that's unique to the car, to the police Interceptor. And the other thing, that there's a couple other things too, like that being a certified or certified calibration speedometer. This display you don't get in any version of the Taurus except the Interceptor. So that's something else to think about. The other big difference is too is when you go into your menu on the screen. So here, let me just start the car up. And I'm sorry for the wind. It's actually quite warm in here. The external temperature is 24 degrees Celsius. That's weird. I don't think that's the right time. Anyway, so the big thing is here on this thing right here. So when I scroll down, no, sorry, when I go down, I think it's in settings, I'm not sure. So right there, that's what I was trying to show you. The engine hours and idle hours. This is completely unique to the police Interceptor version. You will not find this on the standard Taurus model, SHO model, or anything. So I don't know what all else in this vehicle is like just strictly police. Besides, obviously, the column shifter. This is also very unique. Like the guy that I'm getting all the parts for, like the back door panels there. I'm getting the back seats replaced, like the actual seats. I'm getting full door panels, and he's also got the center console, and it's all still installed in the car. This is out of a wrecker. And he actually said to me, he goes, well, you don't want that center console. I said, why? He goes, well, because it's a floor shifter. I said, no, it can be. This is literally just bolted on right there. That's literally just screwed on. I can take these wires or cables and bring them down here to the floor shifter, but I'm not going to do that. I actually like the column shift. But he said that you won't like it. But there's another video out there, and when I do this, if you guys want, I'm going to have to drill a hole there for that Interceptor thing right here. The Interceptor switch. But when you take all of this off, because you got to take all of this off right here, like this whole piece, because the new column comes right up here. Like if you guys have a normal Taurus, you know, this is all column right here, and that's what this is going to have when I'm done with it. There's going to be aspects of this that are Taurus when I'm done with it, but this will always be a police Interceptor unless I change out this display. Now, I haven't actually seen the display on a standard Taurus yet, so I'm just going to get out of this. Let's go up, information. So I'll just leave it there for now. But so I haven't actually seen this. Oh, that's weird that the flicker rate on the park. Anyway, I actually haven't seen the normal Taurus one. I do know that I'm going to see if it's possible to get the auto lights put on this. Because when I actually turn the lights on, like here, I'm just going to show you. I'll just flick the lights, and as soon as I do that, the auto dimmer comes on. And the dimmer on this, that little thing right there is actually the light sensor. So the light sensor is actually for the auto on lights. So I'm thinking that this might actually have the plug in the back for the auto lights. So I could literally just put this straight to auto, and then I don't have to worry about it, right? So that's one of the things, because again, there's aspects of this car that there's an extra harness for the police Interceptor version, but there's a lot of stuff in here that's still Taurus. Like all of this is Taurus, like this whole display is Taurus. Up here, there's supposed to be a speaker or a speaker grill. I think I'm actually going to keep this open, and I'm going to see if it's possible for me to get like a rubber mat or something like that with a little lip across here, so I can actually keep something. There's a bunch of, something was on this because there's a bunch of glue on it. I'll have to rub that all off there one day. But this is actually something I could use for, I wouldn't put my phone up here because it's in direct sunlight, but I could probably use this for something anyway. But I'll have a look and see if I can just get a grill to put over top of this too, just to cover it up, make it look more like a Taurus. It's not all about looking like a Taurus. It's not all about looking like a police car, right? But that's her in a nutshell, guys. So if you guys think of anything else that's different between a Taurus and an Interceptor version outside of what I just showed you, go ahead and put them in the comments below. Like this video, subscribe. You guys, all the normal stuff, guys. Hit the notification bell. And with that being said, thank you guys so much for making me hit this milestone of 1,000 subscribers. I'm super stoked, super happy to be here, and I'm glad that you guys have made me part of your family and come join mine. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Again, if you guys like this video, let me know. And peace out. I'll see you guys in the next one.